Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Diana and today we're going to be looking at Molly Mae's new apartment, because she just moved recently and they have a penthouse, her and Tommy from Love Island. So she didn't win Love Island, but she came second place. But for that second place, this girl is in her bag. I'm just so proud of her and I don't even know her. But let's look at her new apartment.
This has been so highly requested over the last couple of weeks. I literally cannot believe how much you guys want to see this apartment, but I'll just show you around. Okie dokie, so there are actually two entrances to our apartment. I did post a picture on my Instagram
with the Louis Vuitton bag casually in the hallway. All right, show us your money, girl. And that looks like a lift. So that looks like a lift. So she's entered her house and there's a lift there. So multiple floors, I'm assuming. Let's go.
Instagram story the other day getting this funky part of the apartment in. This is actually a lift that goes into our apartment. It's taken me a while to get used to, I'm not gonna lie, and I'm so petrified that I'm gonna wake up in the middle of the night and hear like the lift opening. Do you know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, it is very handy when you have loads of bags of shopping and you don't want to like carry them all up the stairs and stuff. Don't mind me in my pajamas, by the way.
Okay, so yeah, that makes sense, because there's a penthouse. The lift will be like a lift that only they can access with their key card or something like that. That is so fancy. That is so fancy. But I understand her anxiety of having the lift open randomly. That is kind of scary though. That's what I think about when I think about like a penthouse lift. But I don't know. That is the funky lift, which by the way you can only access with a special key. So this is like our hallway area. We bought the old mirror from our old apartment. Pretty much all the furniture you see in this again will be Wiafe, which I have mentioned. I love that huge mirror. See, I'm not really a fan of like antique looking things such as this frame, but it makes sense to only have it if it's this big. And I like how big it is. It's literally nearly up to the ceiling. And looking at that hallway, it's huge. It is absolutely huge. Yeah, you don't get this in like a regular house, girl.
Which I have mentioned before. But yeah, this mirror is from Wiafe. It's absolutely huge. This is our hallway area. I love the lights that go all the way down the center. This carpet, by the way, is literally so thick. I did some hoovering this morning, you can see the hoover lines, and it literally took me so long. At the end of this hallway, we have mine and Tommy's bedroom. Now, don't mind the state of the bed. I need to strip the bedding off and stuff, so I haven't made it this morning. This is what our bedroom looks like. We had a nightmare with our TVs. That TV there is actually the TV that we had in our old apartment.
I just like how casual she is. Like, she's like, don't worry about the mess and da-da-da-da. I like real people like that. You know what? Show us your apartment, how it would be if we weren't watching. This is what she's doing. She's real. I like that. But yeah, good space for a UK house or whatever.
Switched it on after having someone come and put it on the wall for us. It was actually smashed to pieces. So in the move, I don't know if something maybe fell on it or hit it or something. And I've just got a chair there because I've been doing my makeup there because the light's really good from that window. So this is just the same bed that we had in our old apartment, again from Wiafe. And then that stuff up there is just Chai's toys and his little blanket. Through here is Tommy's wardrobe area. He's extremely happy about this because at our old place he never actually had a proper wardrobe space. I just gave him like a little shoe cupboard with a blooming rail in it, which he absolutely hated me for because he has a lot of clothes for a boy and had no room for them. So this is our ensuite bathroom. This is one of my favourite parts.
Okay, so looking at the bathroom, it's got marble all over. I like marble, so yeah, that is absolutely amazing. And they've got a tub and the shower. It looks like they haven't, obviously, this is a bit old video, but I'm assuming they weren't situated yet. So it seems like everything is not really in place. She hasn't really made it a home yet, but I'm sure she'll get to it. But yeah, this marble, absolutely brilliant. I can see the shower gel on the floor and the little products here and there. I love the bathroom.
It has a bath, and honestly guys, I cannot explain to you how happy I am to have an apartment now with a bath in, because our last one had a sauna but no bath. Like, what is the need for that? In our last place we didn't have any storage for anything, we just had like to use the side area for all of our bits and bobs. So this is nice to have a drawer now to put all of my random like beauty bits in, which is really helpful. And then through here is the room that I don't even really want to show you, but it's fine.
I'm gonna be looking at this without all the clutter and everything else. But I'm really loving this window shaped like that. I don't know, it reminds me of a church or something like that. I really like it. It's bringing in a lot of light, surprisingly. But yeah, I'm assuming this is going to be like a beauty room or studio room, something.
Because this isn't always going to be like this, obviously. This is going to be my dressing room. So I had Taylor Bespoke come in a couple of days ago and measure up my wardrobe that's going to go here. I'm going to film the whole process of this room being transformed into like my YouTube and wardrobe space, because I think that'll be quite cool to show you guys. The reason why I couldn't bring the last wardrobe with me is because obviously that was a very tall one and these walls are all slanted, so it has to be made specially to fit in there. That is actually a problem that cannot be fixed right now, so it needs to be solved. And I've just been storing my makeup like in random areas, but this room is really not great right now. Within like 3 weeks it will all be sorted and organized, and I'll definitely film that.
So yeah, basically that's another bedroom, but she's going to be turning that into her beauty room, like I said. This apartment is really spacious, I must say. It's really, really spacious. For the UK, it's amazing. So we've seen 2 rooms so far. Let's see if they have another one.
Through here, in there is just like a storage cupboard where we've just kept like suitcases and brooms and the TV box. Through here we have a spare bathroom, which is cute. I've put some little...
I love this bathroom. I think I like it even better than their ensuite bathroom. I love that the lights are behind the mirror, so it's got that hue around the mirror. Love that. And she has fine taste. Jo Malone, girl, you have fine taste.
Jo Malone candles and soap in there. It's going to be used by like obviously friends and family if they're over and stuff, which is opposite the lounge, which is handy. And then through here we have another spare bedroom. Now this is going to be like Tommy's room, I think. He wants to put a pool table in here and have a few bits and bobs, and I've got some laundry there that needs to be sorted out. That's actually some planning for a video that I have coming up, which is going to be so funny. I can't wait for you guys to see it. But yeah, we bought Mowgli from our last apartment. He's taken prime position in the corner. Oh my god, there's a fly. Yeah, we had to bring Mowgli with us. He's like our little security guard for when we're out. Here we have another bathroom with a shower. Through here,
I preferred that bathroom as well. I think I just prefer, I don't know what's the difference, but I like marble, but sometimes it does scare me because I feel like, oh my god, it's gonna stain so quickly. Just me being dramatic, but I prefer that darker feel bathroom. I don't know, I feel like you could just take a shower and let your worries wash away with the soap suds. Let's go, let's watch the rest.
We just have a utility space. I actually need to order a washer and a dryer for in here, just to go in here, because look at all that washing in the corner. Like, don't even talk to me about that. Then through here, let me just get this focused, is the space that I have been showing a little bit on my Instagram. Now this is just my favorite space I've ever seen in an apartment. I'm actually going to come from this way. So from the balcony looking in, this is what our living...
Okay, so it's an open plan. It's got the living room and the kitchen linked together as one. That, I think, is probably best, because if they had separated those 2 rooms, it'd be really small. But because they've opened it up, it just looks like an endless possibility of space. And as something else that I've seen, the balcony, they have a balcony so big. You don't really get balconies this big in an apartment, but because they're in a penthouse, do you see how big it is? Amazing. That's great space that you can probably gym. You can gym on the balcony, have a barbecue on the balcony, have people over on the balcony. Yeah, I'm digging this. Oh, big TV on the wall with a cute fireplace underneath. Cannot wait for in the colder months to turn on and have like a little gas fire going. I think that'll be so sweet. We used to get rinsed all the time for having this furniture in our last place, because obviously it didn't really go. Like, the last place was all exposed brick.
and this furniture didn't really look right, but I always knew that we were going to end up living in a place that looked more like this than the last place. That's why we picked this, because obviously now we've bought it here and it fits really perfect. So I'm very happy with the furniture in this place. So this is our balcony, which is actually the main reason why we have moved here. Just a little backstory as to why we actually did end up moving here. Obviously the balcony is so amazing and so huge, and when we first got Chai, we were like, oh, we definitely need to move to somewhere with a garden or like an outside space. I'd actually spoken to a lot of people with Pomeranians living in an apartment, and most of them have said that it's completely fine to have one in an apartment, and I think we definitely could have trained him to be toilet.
Okay, so it seems like when they were moving into the house, they had the Pomeranian, which is their dog, in mind. So they wanted, I guess, a space for him to, like, I don't know, potty train and all that stuff. But I do know that the dog had passed away. So it's unfortunate. I don't think they've replaced that dog, but yeah. So they had that dog in mind when they were purchasing this place or getting this place. But unfortunately, that's not a reason why they're there anymore.
I'll just show you into the little kitchen area now. So again, we've bought all of our furniture from our old place. This is all already Bianchi. I absolutely love this table, but this thing weighs an absolute ton. Like, it's like a solid piece of marble, and it's so heavy. I love how it's so open plan. That's like my favorite thing about this place.
So it seems like she had an idea of what she wanted, I guess, her house or her home to look like before she even moved in this place, because they bought the furniture, they had the table in their previous house, and they've brought everything with them, which complements this place so well. But apparently she was getting a lot of flack for her couch not matching the house, the aesthetic of the house. So it's good. She had a vision for what she wanted, and she's brought all her old stuff with her, and now it makes sense in this new space that she's basically gotten with Tommy.
This place is just the open planness of it, and how it has just such a light, airy feel to it because of these huge bifold doors. Today it's like 28 degrees, so I've got them open. So yeah, I love how like bright and clean and airy the kitchen always feels. Just ignore that massive pile of rubbish down there, because as I said before, like, we don't have a chute that we can just chuck things down anymore, so we're trying to get used to like taking the bins out more frequently. The hob, which I'm still trying to get used to, it's a little bit different from our old hob, and some of our pans don't work on here anymore because it's a different kind of cooker, which is the most uninteresting fact I think I've ever said.
I may have to look into that. Her pans don't work on the hob anymore because it's a different cooker. Okay? Excuse me? What does that even mean? I don't think that's an issue that I'll ever have because I have a gas stove, but I don't get it. I don't get it. I might have to Google that.
My life, such an adult fact. And then in the fridge, let's have a little look inside our fridge. Much more impressive than the last place. Our fridge was always empty at our last place, but I'm making more of an effort now to like make sure we have food in all the time.
That fridge is huge. It goes from like floor to ceiling. That's amazing, and it's inbuilt. Love that it's inbuilt.
Preps and stuff, like these are some meal preps. I'm gonna have one of them for lunch. I'm starving. I'm not gonna go into like massive amount of detail because there's really no point. Oh, I can tell you what happened this morning with the mirror. So basically in this area here, I'm gonna insert a picture of.
I said this is the mirror that Kylie Jenner made popular. I think it is. Everyone like that had the money was getting this mirror. I'm pretty sure because of Kylie Jenner.
That I had ordered for it to go in there. I had been waiting 3 weeks for this mirror to come because I've wanted this mirror, I'm not even joking you, for like 3 years now, and I just absolutely fell in love with it when I think I saw it on Kylie Jenner's Snapchat. I think I saw it and I was like, oh my goodness, what is that mirror? I need it. So I decided to treat myself to it. It definitely was a treat because this mirror cost me an arm and a leg. I've been waiting for it for 3 weeks to come, and then they bought it this morning at 8 AM. 5 guys came round. They came up to inspect the area and like the stairs and stuff to see if they could bring it up, and I didn't even think for 1 second that it would be an issue. And then they were like, can you just come downstairs for a minute so you can just see the size of the box? I'm not even joking you, this mirror was in a box bigger than this whole apartment. I've never seen a box so big. The mirror is 9 foot tall. Like, I saw the measurements on the website and thought, like, that space is absolutely huge. So I was like, that it will definitely fit. But it was actually trying to get it up the stairs that wasn't physically possible. I don't know whether to maybe put it in storage and then, like, keep it until we get off next place. Or maybe try and get, like, a crane or a cherry picker to lift it up over the balcony. But then I just think that's a bit extra, isn't it?
She really wants that mirror in her house. But, yeah, I can see why that might not work. Even up the stairs, 5 foot mirror. How are you going to turn the corners? That's an issue. But that you spend so much and you can't even have what you want.
I don't really know. This little bit here is quite cute. Like, I never used to really do nice interior things like this. Oh, shies and hoots. I never really used to do like cute interior things like this in our last place because it just wasn't really the right look of apartment to do things like this. So that's my protein shake from this morning, which is looking absolutely vile now. Obviously I've not really shown you much of the outside, but I mean, it's not really even important now because everyone's blooming seen this place. It's just ridiculous, but we're not even going to go into that because it just makes me so mad. I was doing my makeup the other day and I looked out the window and I was like, surely not, like surely that is not perhaps waiting by that tree like pretending to be like having a picnic or something. And then I realised it was. So I've actually spoken to the estate.
That is really scary. Like, you don't have to tell anyone where you live as a celebrity. They're gonna find you. I don't know how they get this information. Is it like public information to find out where somebody lives? Surely not when they've just moved in. That is really scary that, you know, you can just have paparazzi outside your window just like that. Scary.
The agents and the landlord about if they would consider selling it because we love this place so much and it is so perfect for us, and I know I could literally like do it so nice if this was ours, but the answer was a big fat no. So we were back to square one again. I will keep you updated on that front. Obviously I think I mentioned in my last one that we have been looking into building our own house, which would be amazing, but it's a very complicated, long process. I've only been looking into it for about 2 weeks now, and it just seems a lot, a very expensive, very long and time-consuming job, which I don't know if we're really up for, but I guess we'll see. If we find our perfect house, then obviously there'll be no need to, but if we still are looking for a year and nothing comes up, then I think we might have to start looking at building our own. But anyway, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you all in my next video.
Okay, so she was very real with everything. She's like, listen, I just moved in. I haven't decorated much. In fact, all my laundry's still on the floor. But I'm going to show you this house anyway because you guys have been banging on about it. So she showed us the house. It's a good space. It's a really good space because when I look at a house, I look at potential. So the space, the sizing, the amount of light that's coming in. And obviously she's seen that. It looks really nice. With time, once she gets rid of the clutter and everything else that's in the way, I think it will look really good. It's unfortunate that it's a place that they can't buy, because I'm pretty sure someone like Molly and Tommy are in a space where they can actually buy. The amount of money and things that they're getting, they can buy. So hopefully they do find their little happy home. But for now, yeah, this is a great space. She just needs to tidy up. So Molly, if you're watching this, can you do an updated house tour? Thank you. But I would say my favorite part would be the living room. Living room, I'm gonna call it one room. Yeah, living room, kitchen, sort of leading onto the balcony. That's definitely one of my favorites. Because the rooms didn't really have any like personality yet. I can't really choose it. It's a bit regular. But I do love the living room, the kitchen, and the balcony that leads onto it. It's beautiful. Would I buy this apartment? It would be a cute apartment to have, I would say. It doesn't look that high, judging from the balcony and how the space, it doesn't look that high. I don't like, am I a high-rise girl? I don't think I'm a high-rise girl. I don't want to live in like a really high-rise apartment. It's slightly scary. But maybe I would, I don't know. I like that this is not too high, but it's like a penthouse. That's not too high. Love that. Let's read the comments. Because Molly is not really a house page, she's actually a personality. I know the comments are going to be a little bit mixed, so we'll try and find anything that relates to the house. Okay. Why is Molly the only person who shows us how it really is. Like, unpacked, stuff on the counters, protein shake on a coffee table, lol. I absolutely adore it. Makes me feel so much more human. I agree. Obviously, a house tour with things in place is nicer, but she just moved in, so we're gonna give her the leeway to be able to just be real with us. And I like that she was real. She's like, yeah, I haven't unpacked. This is, yeah, okay, yeah, laundry there. Sorry, guys. All right, whatever. This is my house. Because if she didn't show her house, also people will talk. So, okay, but like, that's the most beautiful apartment I've ever seen. It is really nice. I can't wait to actually see her like fully complete it. It's gonna be beautiful. Just wondering why you would spend money on wardrobe fitted for that room, which is her beauty room, if you're intending to buy a house. That is a good point. That's a very, very valid point, because she said she wanted wardrobes fitted for her beauty room. But that seems such a waste of money if you're not going to have this house forever. Maybe the fitting is something that you can easily remove, so she's not too fast, but it's going to be tailored to that roof. The roof is slanted. So yeah, it seems a bit a waste of money. So I totally agree. I wouldn't even bother. I'll just get some IKEA situation and keep it moving. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this. I hope you like it. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you next time.